So, Romel, where did you guys meet?
That's a crazy story. Um, so back in 2010, I believe, right? Tamika was working at a drug rehabilitation hospital, and I was actually there for other reasons, right? But she would come in my room, right? And at first I didn't think nothing of it. Then I realized every time she came in, whatever, I was just coming out the shower, right? So I was like, oh, okay. So she seen my package, and then like one thing led to another, and then we was here. Ain't that right, sweetie?
Sure. You want to talk about why you were there?
you know, we signed papers saying that we can't actually speak about that. But
That's right, that's right. I'm sorry.
but all right. If I have to be honest, I was addicted to chlorine. It was the
The smell of it. Well, I was having some trouble finding a mate. I kept getting pregnant, but nobody would stay with me. And so my friends told me just to get on ChristianMingle.com. So on Christian Mingle, I came across his profile, and he looked pretty cute. I was like, oh, I was really funny about where he was living at the time because it was also where I worked, and I didn't really deal with any of the locals there. But I dropped him a message, told him about how I love Jesus and the glory of God, and he also shared his passion for Jesus Christ. So, we hit it off.
it was crazy, right? Because usually I be on Muslim Mingle, right? But I just wanted to try my luck with certain things, whatever, right? So I logged on, and instantly I said, "Oh, bunch of thotties," right? So I said, "Oh, let me go to this one right here. She looks a little bit less likely a thotty." Um, and the first thing she texted me was, "Hey, Shekshi." So I said, "Oh, she finds me attractive." Right? And then I messaged her back, "Hey, how about dinner?" Right? So she said, "Okay." So we met at McDonald's, right? Guys, it's crazy, right? Now she doesn't eat meat, right? So it's just more beneficial. But I had to order her a large fries, right? So that's about it.
And we had ice cream.
Yes. Oh my God. Let me tell you, right? She is lactose intolerant. So 20 minutes after the ice cream,
Only
she's
me?
wait up, hold up, sweetheart.
Okay, okay.
20 minutes after the ice cream, we're in our hotel room, right? She followed me back for a nightcap or whatever, right? And she is just farting away. Ain't that right?
I don't recall it like that. In fact, I recall it being you farting away and being lactose intolerant. I don't recall a hotel because, as a Christian lady, I definitely
Cut it. Cut
didn't
it.
go.
Cut it.
So, Romel, where did y'all meet?
Crazy story. I was working part time as a firefighter, right? Oh man, this first day on the job, right? And we get called to this 8-story building over here in Bishopville, right? It's the only 8-story out there, right? And so I'm hyped, I'm ready to go, right? So we hop in the truck, but we slide down a pole first, right? It was crazy. It was like the adrenaline rush was unbelievable, right? And then so I'm riding on the back of the fire truck, and we get there, and I see a cat or whatever. I said, this is just how I thought about it in the movies, right? And so the ladder goes up, and I climb up, and I grab the cat from the window, right? And I bring the cat down, and the cat is like meow, 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 right? So I said, oh, wait up, the cat must have a master. So I climb back up there, right? And I go, right? I climb through the smoke, and through the smoke I see this pale figure, right? So after I see the pale figure, right? I see the pale figure like this, right? So I'm thinking the pale figure is holding another cat. So I said, hey, come to me, put the cat down, I get him, right? So she said, no, no, no. Come to find out, the pale figure isn't holding the cat. She just hasn't shaved in 3 months, right? So I said, oh God, and I had a fetish, you know what I mean, for furry vaginas. Isn't that how it went?
Yes, you were so kind to give me your firefighter jacket so that I didn't have to climb out the window naked. You see, I was still in the shower and didn't hear the fire alarm go off. I was just about to shave, and then I smelled the smoke. My cat was clawing at the door, and then she stopped. So I came out to see where she went, and there he was, just staring at me like a perv. But he was kind of sexy. He was looking at me, and I could tell from his pants that he was a little excited to see me. So he
well, I actually, you know, the gear is heavy starch. They put heavy starch when they iron the gear, right? So
on the crotch area.
They put heavy starch.
You gonna cry?
They put heavy starch. Just cut it. Cut it.
So, Tamika, where did you guys meet?
Actually, I just gotten off of work. I was at the gas station. I like to drive my car until it gets all the way on E, and then I get to work and I'm in a panic to get gas. So I'm pulling up to the gas station and I'm getting ready to pump. And this gentleman gets out of his car and says, ma'am, I know you're not about to pump your own gas. So I said, you know what? Are you about to pump it for me or something? So he says, absolutely. He even pulls out his bank card and pays for the gas for me. I said, well, while you're at it, can you get the windows? And before I left, I tipped him because he was doing, you know, a nice service for me, and I left. So the next week I'm stopping at the same gas station, and he's just sitting in the parking lot. It's almost as if he was waiting for me, like he knew. And he approached me again. And I said, you know what, I'm going to give this guy a chance. He's being a gentleman. I actually saw his car this time, so I realized he wasn't someone that was just at the gas station trying to get a tip. I was like, okay, he's kind of cute. He's driving a nice car. Let me get his number and talk to him, see what he's all about.
It's funny you say that, right? Let me tell you, right? Because the flip side to that was, when she asked, could I pump her gas, right?
I asked?
Yes, that's how I recall, right?
Oh.
I didn't really hear that. I thought she said, could I pump her ass? And I said, sure, right? And then it came to find out that she meant gas or whatever. So to my surprise, it was whatever, right? But I didn't mind pulling out my bank card. It was payday, right? So I didn't have no fear of overdrafting. You know what I mean? But I would have overdrafted for her, for you, sweetie. You was worth it.
Thank you, baby.
Team us, right? But cut.
So, Ramel, where did you guys meet?
Oh man, I come from I'm gonna give you a little bit of my backstory, right? So, a couple years ago, whatever, I was heavy in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? I was out there, right? And a couple of my girls, you know, they was coming up short, right? And I ended up smacking one of them around, and this beautiful woman right here came along, right? Because she was an EMT operator or whatever, right? Ambulance. You know what I mean? So she had to take one of my girls to the hospital. But while her partner was working on her, you know, I kind of gave her a little side eye. You remember? Like, oh, yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah.
He winked at me.
And she was into it, right? You know what I'm saying? So we would kick it, and we would go places in the alley and do what we do or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I would give her $20, and you know what I mean? Then she would say this was her first time, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was so cute because every time she would say this was her first time, hey, I said, oh man, this hooker, you know what I mean? But then it was like, better yet, let me tell you something, right? That old saying, you can't turn a hooker into a housewife, is a lie.
It's hoe into a housewife.
That's probably why it worked. Because you wasn't a hoe. Right? She was just a hooker. You know? So time would pass and I would cash app her, you know what I mean, for little favors. You know what I mean? And she would pop up. And she would let me do everything that I would ask for. Isn't that right?
Yes. The gang
Shut up!